All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Double Minority Report. I'm Robbie.
And I am Rosie.
And Rosie, how have you been? It hasn't been a little while.
Yeah, it hasn't been too long.
Yeah, because I took forever to upload the last episode, but we ain't gonna talk about that. So it's just like they getting a double whammy right now. But yeah, like how's life been?
Life has been good. Work is really stressing me out and I'm just ready for a career change, but I'm good. How have you been?
I have been wonderful. I'm not in a career change. School's starting back soon, so I'm looking forward to that. And other than that, I just moved back to your area.
Yay!
So I'm back in my hometown, y'all. A-Town, which is a suburb of Orlando, which is where we reside. And it's like a renaissance.
Not a renaissance.
If you will. We're going to get into that later. It's kind of like a renaissance. But I'm very excited to be back here. And that means that we're going to be more consistent.
Yes.
Because there's going to be less opportunity for pulls because we live literally.
Who has been pulling it lately?
I
have not.
What's that Wendy Williams means? Which is like, the thing is. Okay. Yeah. I don't necessarily know if I could answer that question.
Because I have not been pulling it at all.
Okay. Well, she can't do the night, y'all. Like, she really did. And yeah, it might have been me because I've been out of town. I've been zipping and zooing it.
Yeah.
We're going to talk a little bit about that later. But I've been zipping and zooing it. I was trying to enjoy my, summer break, vacation as I should. So, and I haven't even been posting a lot on TikTok. So, yeah, it's like I literally pumped out like over 60, like maybe 90 videos within like 2 months.
Damn.
Yeah, like between like February and March, and like between July and June, it might have been 30. Might have been 30. Like, it's really crazy how much I was putting out there. But I just had to take a break. Like that all exhausts you. And I should be way further than where I am right now in my heart, I feel. But at the same time, I got to put me first. So I, had to take the time. And now I'm getting back into the groove of things. I got so many ideas. I've been showing you some of the stuff that I've been thinking about that's been coming on my radar lately. And some of these things we might actually get into today. And yeah, so anything else from you? And Rosie and I also have hung out outside of, our podcast ventures.
Are you talking about the games night?
Yeah, we went to a fun game night.
Was it fun? I personally did not have any fun.
I had fun.
I personally regret going.
Oh.
Yeah, no. We didn't play any games.
We didn't.
I didn't have fun.
Well, did we play games though?
I mean, we played games, but none of the
traditional games.
None of the games that were actually provided. Mm-hmm. It was games night for sure. Yeah, that was a hell of a games night.
Games night. Meanwhile, we didn't even unpack that together yet. So
yeah, we
got a conversation after the show.
Shout out to what was his name? I want to give him a shout out, but I don't remember his name.
Oh,
Jeff.
I don't know.
Jeff Official.
Yeah, we might be working with him in the future.
No, you might be working with him.
Wait, hold on, baby.
I don't know nothing to do with that man.
My sister said she wants no bars.
Sorry to this man.
Ooh, and ooh. Okay, so if you guys don't know what we do on our podcast, we go through a plethora of issues relating to politics, entertainment, social issues, anything in regards or relating to the Black and gay community and everything in between. So usually we start off with politics, and I don't even know if we could call this politics. This might be science.
It's been a slow little political week.
Yeah, so I don't even know if it's been slow, but
what caught our radar has been slow.
All right, so let's talk about monkeypox, because the way it's spreading is definitely not slow. So, sis, look, tell us how you feel about this whole monkeypox dilemma, and I'm about to go on a whole tangent.
There was a case confirmed in Volusia County, which is close to our county, so it's a little concerning. Honestly, child, after this pandemic has commenced, or after we went through the pandemic, I mean, hopefully there's another stimulus check. Hopefully things are socially distanced again, because I feel like y'all starting to not socially distance. I'm not seeing people with their mask on, and I don't know, child. I'm ready. I mean, I don't want to have monkeypox, but it's like, child, this is the next thing.
Oh, you ready for them to lock it down again?
Bring it on.
You ready for your stimulus checks?
I'm ready. I'm ready for the stimulus.
Well, I don't think that's going to necessarily, because the vaccine is already readily available.
I'm ready for the mandates.
The vaccine is already readily available.
I'm ready.
My sister's like, I'm just accepting that every couple of years, we going to have something new pop up.
This is the new norm.
And we just going to be inside.
The stimulus is my main
And I think that's
thing.
another thing. Like, I feel like COVID really taught us that we can be inside and the world can still function.
Yeah, like the world is not going to end.
And if we just stay inside, some people,
but they really want you to panic
to stay inside. Oh, definitely. Okay, so I think the biggest thing for me that I've been seeing in surrounding this monkeypox situation is that people have been talking about the vanity associated with the disease. Like,
what is the vanity associated with the disease?
Because, okay, so like when it comes to COVID, it was like you could tell if somebody had COVID if they were like having like coughing, heavy, dang, I done had COVID. I'm like, what was the symptoms?
You about to say heavy breathing?
Coughing, heavy breathing, everybody to the run for cover, motherfucker.
Were you literally doing the Missy Elliott?
The Missy Elliott. Heavy coughing, breathing.
Bitch, I hate
cover, motherfucker.
I'm like, this sounds very familiar. When you about to say heavy breathing,
coughing. Okay, so like with COVID though, it was like the symptoms of a cold. Right?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
It was a terrible
But
cold,
with monkeypox, when people are seeing what the symptoms are and what it looks like, people are like,
why are we calling it monkeypox?
That was another thing too. What was that? They tried to give it an alternative, or they wanted to give it an alternative name.
I saw pox something. Lord.
Yeah,
we should have had this pulled up.
Pull it up. Listen, with that little, let me look. But I'm saying with that
Pox virus.
Okay. With the pox virus, you're seeing how it physically looks. And a lot of people have been like I see a post on Twitter. I kid you not.
Have you looked at pictures?
Every single day of them retweeting somebody showing what it looks like. And they're like, oh, I'm definitely double masking up. Oh, I'm definitely not going outside.
I have not seen
I'm definitely washing my hands.
Anybody with their masks on.
Right. But I'm saying like, and people are saying that they feel like, and it's less deadly than COVID. Let's be clear. It is less
as of right now.
As of right now. And it's not that it's not deadly, because it can be deadly and fatal for some. But to the degree of COVID, it isn't. But people are taking it way more. And I saw someone with the condition. What was the one that Michael Jackson had? Vitiligo. I saw someone with the condition vitiligo, and she was saying that the way that she's been seeing people react to a disease that causes your physical appearance to change, it really spoke. I don't know if it spoke to her. I don't know if that's necessarily
like
what
being
she
discriminatory.
But yeah, she said it really should wake people up to how it is living with a condition where your physical appearance is outside of the norm, or
these days people be trying to connect something that don't got nothing to do with another thing.
I kind of agree with what she said, because
what is she talking about?
Okay, but sis, let me ask you this: when you saw the monkeypox symptoms, were you thinking to yourself, just give me COVID? Because some people were like, I'd rather have COVID, or just give me COVID again.
Monkeypox, is it trying to say like, so that's like chicken pox? Like it's giving you, when I hear monkeypox, I'm thinking of chicken pox, but obviously it's like a variant of COVID. So it's going to have like, the cold, like, cause when you have chicken pox, you don't like feel cold.
Yeah, well, no, you're sick.
Symptoms.
You're sick.
Yeah, but I mean, I recall just having the pink lotion on me. I don't recall feeling sick, but
that's another thing too. You're a child.
Yeah.
So the vanity, imagine if adults were catching chicken pox. Like the vanity aspect
adults
of it.
can catch it.
Yeah, but that's
it's worse when you're an adult.
Yes. And that's the thing. Like, the vanity aspect is not to be ignored about how, like, people are taking monkeypox, or they're claiming, or they're projecting that they're going to take monkeypox more seriously.
Oh, because they don't
want to look like the people that have been posting their pics.
Okay. I haven't been seeing any pictures. Can you bring it up on the screen? On the big screen?
Oh, now, my sister's not on Twitter. You ain't on Twitter, right?
No, you know I'm not. I'm not really on any social media. I download my Facebook time to time. I download my Instagram time to time. TikTok time to time. No. Ooh.
It's the.
Are these warts or?
Yeah, this is what.
It look like it itch so bad.
But you haven't seen.
No, they're like little blisters, or are they like? Is it?
Yeah, it's like they say it bumps.
This don't look good. This don't look good. Oh, poor baby.
And another thing I want to talk about is how they're trying to narrate it,
the monkey,
as a gay disease.
Oh, girl, wait.
They're trying to say that it heavily affects, like, or a lot of people have been
under the
assumption. Oh yeah, definitely. Or that it's transmitted through sex. Like, it's the HIV pandemic all over, or epidemic all over again. Like, they're trying to suggest that, like, if you're not gay, you shouldn't worry about this because it's affecting a lot of gay men. Because you can get it through sex, but that is not the only way you can get it. You can get it through, like, literal physical contact, breathe, all that other kind of stuff. Like, it is not only transmittable through sex, but there's this narrative.
But why are they saying you can get it if you're gay, if it can be transmitted through sex, but it's not only gay people that have sex?
Right, but as I said, the same thing with the AIDS epidemic, where, like, they were just trying to say, because it was affecting the gay community heavily, and monkeypox has been occurring a lot in gay men, they've been trying to push this narrative that, like, oh, you know, if you're not a gay man, you shouldn't worry about it. If you're not a person who has sex with men, like, you
Oh my God, is that a spoiler? Jesus.
Wait, for what?
P-Valley.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I done gave her an accidental spoiler. Like, girl, don't read the screen. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to show her the pictures that they've been sharing on.
So this man had monkeypox and he just on the subway like this. You saw that?
Yes, and so they were saying in Spain, someone in Spain said that their doctor told them that it was only for LGBT people, so they shouldn't be worried. And even though they had it, they was just on the train, just willy-nilly.
Oh wow.
Yes.
I mean, well, that's obviously a problem. Like, that's not okay.
Right. And so I think that there is a conversation to be had about the vanity behind the disease.
I mean, if people are so concerned that about this one because they don't want to look a certain way, I mean, I'm all for them taking precautions. That's great. If that's what has to motivate you. Unfortunately, people are very vain. So if that's what has to motivate them to wear their freaking mask and actually social distance and not go to a freaking festival and then come back home and infect other people with your germs and, like, actually, like, child, we learn nothing, you know? Mm-hmm. We learn nothing.
And for me, I had to have a conversation with myself where I was like, I was in New York 2 weeks ago.
I still wear my mask everywhere I go. I was at an event last night and I was like, should I wear my mask? And my sister was like, no, and I didn't wear it. But I felt very, like, weird, uncomfortable not to wear it. Yeah.
And then also sometimes people make you feel uncomfortable wearing a mask.
And no one was wearing a mask.
No, you're right. Yeah. Because, like, you're the only one in the room wearing it. And I think that you have to get yourself out of, at least for me, I had to get myself out of being like, oh,
like, feeling weird?
Yeah, like, oh, everybody else, because, like, even at a training that I was in last week for my job, I was like...
No one had a mask on.
No one had on the mask the first day, and I was like...
But you had
one person. On. No, I didn't have mine on the first day. Okay. Then I went back to and I was like, this is just... It's not feeling right. So then I went back the next day.
Ooh!
Yeah, so I went back the next day...
Oh my God.
And see, so now I'm showing her, like, how it looks on the face because she's mostly been seeing the body. So then I went back the next day and I had my mask on the next 2 days. So, like, so here, you get what I'm saying? Like, if you see somebody say they got COVID, like, freaking who was on who had COVID? Andrew Cuomo from CNN. I remember when we first like really went into it, he was on CNN like just like, oh, you know, these are my symptoms and whatever the case may be. I mean, he looked a little down or whatever the case may be, but this is like a physical. That's why I say the vanity aspect comes in. It's like, if you show somebody, oh, this is what will happen to you if you don't protect yourself against this. Oh, now y'all want to lace up your shoes.
Well, that's good though. I feel like I'm glad that they have the motivation to actually take it serious, because they damn sure didn't take COVID serious.
Yes.
So if they're taking monkeypox serious because of the vanity aspect, I mean, to me, it's bittersweet. Like, that's honestly...
Okay, so you're saying it's a bittersweet thing. To me, I was thinking to myself, like... And even for me, I had to reconcile with myself. And I was like, girl... But again...
That looks like it fucking hurts.
Oh, yeah. They say it's, like, very painful.
Ooh.
And for me, you know, I was in New York. You know, I already done told you about my... Me being in my head about, do I have it? Do I not have it? Do I do? And I had to reconcile with myself at one point. And I was just kind of like... would you rather have this or COVID? And I was like, to be honest,
what would you rather have?
Yeah, I was like,
what would you rather have?
I think it would be this, or like even what
you rather have monkeypox?
I think.
So are they giving them cream?
The problem is I'm vaccinated against COVID, so I know, and I've already had COVID.
So did I.
But I think the better thing is, would you feel bad about having this because you're gonna have it and then it goes away? There's a vaccine readily available, even though like we're in Florida right now and the vaccine isn't as available as it should be. I wish I would have tried to like get it when I was in New York, knowing that, you know, but I didn't know like why. It wasn't until like,
damn, they want us to take a damn monkeypox vaccine too, or you saying like when you get monkeypox they'll give you a vaccine?
They're the only people who can get a vaccine right now, I think, are people who've been in close contact.
Oh.
Yes. No, like if you have it, what's the point of you? I don't know if they.
No, I'm saying like, so is the vaccine supposed to like get rid of it, or is this
like
about to be another?
From getting to the
is that be another COVID vaccine where it's not really
thing
a
with, like
vaccine?
They have the chickenpox vaccine and the
Child, these vaccines, child.
Oh Lord,
we
are not an anti-vax podcast.
We're not getting into that right now.
We're not an anti-vax podcast. I'm just saying that right now.
Girl,
you never know with Rosie.
I had got vaccinated because of the trip for Costa Rica. But if I didn't have to travel,
that was the first time you had got vaccinated.
If I didn't have to travel, I wasn't going to get it.
I remember you had how many times you done had COVID?
One time.
Okay, I didn't suggest it was more than one.
Oh no, I'm just letting you know it was one time. I just answered your question.
Oh, okay. It was the inflection for me.
One time. I wanted to be very clear. One time.
It was the inflection for me. But what was I saying? I don't think that like that people.
But you know what? Like, it's crazy. They're not gonna take this seriously.
But I will say this to you: if I wasn't vaccinated for COVID,
you would have got this.
But I'm saying like, and I had to choose between the two. It would be this because I know COVID is more dangerous.
If you weren't vaccinated for COVID, you would choose monkeypox.
I'm saying like if they said which would you rather have.
But this is the thing, monkeypox. Remember how little they knew about COVID when it first started?
So that's
literally what's occurring now.
But the death rate for COVID was way like when
monkeypox just started. It needs some time to catch up, man. What you mean?
Well, sis, like, but we know more about this because it just started and we already have a vaccine. You know how long it took for us to get a COVID vaccine?
And how is that possible? Because
it's similar to.
Please stay woke, y'all. Please, sis. Lord. We're gonna listen.
So now you're saying because
this topic.
Now you're saying because it look like this, it's making people more.
Listen, I don't know what they have up their sleeves, but something ain't right.
Oh Lord! Now you know I hate conspiracies, friend.
But this is how I feel.
You know I hate conspiracies.
Ultimately, I don't think people are going to actually take precautions to avoid this. Because we didn't learn. And I don't think people are just so like, they feel like, you know, their freedom is being taken away by just actually like.
But I think that it's also in addition to the misinformation that's being spread, people legit feel like this is a gay disease. Like, okay,
where's the monkey coming from? For example,
this person right here, this is a cisgender woman.
Right.
She posted her pics and they kept saying that she was trans because of how much propaganda has been associated.
And then she got a shortcut.
She literally had to post a pic of her giving birth for people to believe that she was cisgender.
And that is the power of social media, y'all.
And that's what I'm saying. Like the fact that people want to feel, and this is the thing, I said this in a tweet earlier. There is literally no concrete scientific evidence that there is even a gay genome. So what in your mind of mind would make you think that there is a disease that specifically only affects gay people?
Now, let me say this. I took sex education in college. It was like a sex psych. It wasn't sex education. It was, it was for psychology. So it was like sex. I wish I could bring up the actual course name, but we like talked about sex and like a psychological aspect. And I remember texting you this years ago. This is like when I was going to Valencia, child. And I was like, oh, I just found out why they say that the AIDS affects the gay men more. It's because of the anal sex.
I was just going to say that to you.
It's not, but that's how gay men have sex.
Right.
So it's not because it's gay. It's just like the way they have sex. So even, but also we know that heterosexual people can also have anal sex. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they just take that and run with it.
Yeah. And it doesn't mean that
on purpose.
Vaginal sex, you can't transmit it. It's just
easier to transmit.
Easier from anal.
Because the rectum is going to hold that shit in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
And it's more success. It doesn't have that natural
cleaning.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Do you call it cleaning?
I mean, like it's so
you got to use
close.
a lube, and it's
tight. It holds things
tight,
in,
and all that other kind of stuff. So the nature of anal sex makes you more susceptible to certain things. Gay men
have anal sex.
A lot.
Yeah.
And so when it comes to, you might catch this disease more if you're having anal sex. Who the hell having the most anal sex? Gay men. So then you're automatically thinking,
these white women are having a lot of anal sex.
Child.
These white women.
Not the way.
I've seen porn where, girl, these white women don't even have no buttholes. They're loose.
I be trying to see when I be watching the straight porn, I don't be knowing the difference, because I don't be.
Oh, well, the anal is gonna be in the back.
But I be looking for the hole at the top, because y'all had a little hole. When they.
I
like
hate you so much,
top, right?
Now that you're telling me about the holes. How did we end up? We were talking about monkeypox at some point.
I be like, is the hole at the top of the bag?
Where is the hole?
Look, girl, because don't
we got a couple of holes.
Don't ask me.
I heard.
But yeah, when it comes to monkeypox, please take it seriously. Please do whatever you can to protect yourself.
Yes.
I personally, like, when I went to New York, and it was going on a lot. And
were you wearing a mask, Kia?
No, not
in New York. You didn't have a mask on in New York.
I was in the streets.
New York is way too crowded to not be wearing a mask.
And that's what I said. Like, now I'm now in retrospect, I'm like,
I can't imagine.
You were being a little too reckless. Like, that's how I'd be like, Robbie.
When did you go to New York? When was that?
2 weeks ago.
Oh my God. The show is about to be paused. Look, she
got to get up.
Kia, what?
Sister.
And you supposed to go again in September for Rolling Loud?
I'm going for Rolling Loud. Now I'm going to be masked up.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to be masked up for Rolling Loud. But yeah, I'm going again for Rolling Loud.
Allegedly.
Definitely going to have my monkeypox vaccine by then. Like,
I wanted to go to Rolling Loud, but the lineup isn't giving. Is it supposed to be all these New York rappers?
Nicki
Because
Minaj.
it's in New York? Yeah, but I also have to see all these other motherfuckers I don't want to see. I'd rather just go to a Nicki Minaj concert.
Yeah, that is true. Because you got to pay for the whole weekend.
Oh, no, thank you.
I think 21. I don't know. I gotta go back.
I looked up the lineup and it was like, yeah, I want to see Nicki, but I don't want to see all these other motherfuckers, and I definitely don't want to pay. So no.
Yeah. So like, when I buy my ticket, I'm gonna have to go every time, but I'm just gonna go to like maybe create content, vibe, whatever the case may be.
I'm sure you'll have
some
fun.
of my mutuals and stuff like that. Yeah. All right. So definitely, please take the monkeypox. Or what did you say?
Pox virus.
Pox virus. Excuse me. Definitely take the pox virus seriously. And also consider that, you being afraid of getting it versus COVID, you have to think about the sociological.
You're a part of the problem.
Vanity. Yeah. The effects that come with that, because I feel as though that person who posted about their, skin condition, vitiligo, and some other people were posting like, people, y'all, how they be like, posting those things about the people who have the warts all over their body.
Yeah.
And all this other kind of stuff. And people look at that and they're like, but some of these people are living like very healthy, okay lives. So, what is the big issue other than you're concerned of how other people perceive you or see you? And then again, even with like the chicken pox, you had it when you were a child. Mm-hmm. It was all over your body. Mm-hmm. But again, because when you're children, you're not so concerned about vanity.
Child, you had to stay home. They didn't let you go to school when you had chicken pox.
Yeah, they didn't let you go to school, but you weren't concerned like, how is this going to affect how I look in the long run and all this other kind of stuff.
We cared back then, but probably these kids now care, child.
Did you get it? You got the chicken pox, though.
It's a different generation.
You did get the chicken pox?
Yeah, I got it.
I got it, too. They got a vaccine now. See, vaccines work. That's another thing. Kids don't get chicken pox anymore. They don't get chicken pox anymore, sis.
Kia... I'll keep you updated.
They're gonna say, no, kids definitely probably still do get the chicken pox.
I'm sure.
But I remember like in the 90s, it was like a rite of passage, right?
Yeah.
Everybody got it.
Literally, it was a rite of passage.
Yeah, it was like a rite of passage. To us, it was like, okay, you get your chicken pox. And
get her off the screen.
And if you already see, look.
It's just, it looks so painful because I want to like touch it.
Oh.
I want to squeeze it. And I know it hurts.
Yeah. All right. So we got to move on. So, with Biden, they don't want Biden to run again. We're gonna breeze through this real quick.
Child, do you want Biden to run again?
They said 75, it was either 70 or 75% of poll Democrats in a poll were asked.
Listen.
Would they want Biden to run again? I think it was up to the 70%.
If Biden is running against Trump, I'm picking Biden.
Okay, but they also said, they said, maybe it was, do you think Biden will beat Trump? It was either, do you think Biden will beat Trump?
You think he'll beat him?
Or no.
First of all, they're letting Trump run office. Like, there's no freaking law blocking this man that we tried to impeach and that caused a freaking... What was it called? A resurrection? Insurrection? What was it called? What they
Insurrection.
Like, they're letting him run again? How is that possible? How? How? Only in America.
Only in America.
I don't see how that makes any sense. I'm not getting it.
But yeah, he running again. Like as of now, if they don't, and it's so crazy because like all this evidence has come out. Like they literally like showed us these receipts and his involvement and all this other kind of stuff, and they're like literally okay. Are they okay with it?
I'm saying there's no law in place that can block this man. Like Watergate happened. Who was that? Nixon? Was that Nixon? Was Watergate Nixon? Mm-hmm. So would Nixon have been able to run again?
No, because Nixon actually got impeached.
Oh, they impeached him.
Trump was tried for impeachment.
And he didn't get impeached.
And he didn't get impeached. I believe. Y'all can correct me on this.
How did he not get impeached though?
Because of the Senate. It's always the motherfucking Senate.
Oh.
These days it's always the Senate. Like I think the House voted to, but the Senate didn't.
Because it's all his people.
Yeah, well, he had control of the Senate.
Because it's all the Republicans.
Yeah.
And child, Democrats ain't gonna be bold enough to do it anyway. Okay.
Yes, and that's a whole nother listen. They don't get. I was just looking at something about that earlier, and y'all know how I feel about the current Democrats, the moderate Democrats, the Democrats that we have in office right now. Now, if it wasn't Biden. And I don't think Biden can beat Trump. I honestly don't. Like, I'm just being honest here. Like, people feel like, oh, you're taking away from, like, the party or you're trying to discourage people to vote. No, I'm not.
He's got my vote.
I'm just being real. Like, I'm going to vote for Biden.
Oh, I'm about to say, but who you voting for?
I'm going to vote for Biden, of course. I don't legitimately think that Biden can beat Trump.
Let Hillary run again. Let's do it. We had a black female vice president.
Kamala,
get Hillary up in there.
You think Kamala could beat Trump?
Get Hillary. No, I'm saying we had the female empowered because I know they really didn't want a female in power. I know they didn't want Hillary in power, but it's like, okay, we gave a black female VP. Come on, let's get Hillary in there. Let's get her in there.
People don't like Hillary though.
What do we have to lose, bitch? We done had Trump.
But you think Hillary done lost to Trump already?
Yeah, but I'm saying let's get her back in there.
But she has a strong point, like, I told y'all so.
And you know, after seeing what is it? The thing that Ryan be doing, American Crime Story, where he like chooses something that happened in American history and then he does a show on it. Mm-hmm. And they did the Monica Lewinsky scandal. After seeing, you know, Hillary's perspective on that, or how she had to go through that, get her in. She deserves a good 4 years.
I think that it would be very interesting.
Let's get Hillary.
If Hillary ran again. I don't think she would ever do it because I think
she don't want to go through that again.
I don't think she wants to go through it again, and I think but she has a strong platform, I feel like, to run on. If she ran against Trump again, she has a very strong platform to run on. But I don't know. Like, do people who normally lose I've never seen somebody who's like literally came up to bat toe to toe, lost, and then ran again. I'm thinking that's probably happened before, but I'm trying to think in like my years of living. When has that happened? And I don't think that happens very often.
Yeah, I'm thinking too.
Like, gets the nomination, loses, and then runs again.
Yeah, because at that point, John Kerry might as well run again.
Maybe Charlie Crist.
Remember John Kerry?
I mean, maybe it happens in like gubernatorial elections.
Listen, who we really need is Bernie Sanders. That's who we need.
Okay, so that's who you saying you would vote for. Now, people are saying Bernie is too old. He older than Biden.
Well, give me the Asian man.
Girl, not the Asian sister.
I forgot his name, but you know exactly who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about. But he had ran over to the corporate side.
Yang, what's his name?
Yang.
Yeah.
Andrew Yang.
Yang.
He had ran over to the corporate side.
Listen.
He had got booked with CNN and everything. I said, oh, now he's selling out. Girl, listen, y'all. When Andrew Yang was running, girl, Rosie was trying to break down to me how he was going to be able to give
and that's because of who I was dating at the time. You know when you start to mimic your partner?
Oh.
Yeah, that was
now you want to admit that.
No, I thought it was obvious. But you know, I didn't know shit about
Meanwhile, I didn't say it was obvious. I said, oh, now you want to admit that.
Girl, right. Things between us are so unsaid. Like,
me and you, yeah.
It's like, you don't even got to say
girl,
it.
She said it's a cushion. Rosie. Rosie was like, we need that cushion.
Oh my God.
It's a cushion.
Oh my God.
I was like, what is this bitch talking about? I said, Rosie, if they give us all $1,000 a month, they're going to raise our rent. Rosie was like,
what
no.
I said?
You was like, why would they do that? That don't make no sense. I said, if they know you got $1,000 extra in your pocket, why would they not raise our rent?
I'm embarrassed right now. But so for me, this is how it would go. For me, honestly, I would really love to see Hillary. I would.
Really?
Give her a shot. We gave Trump a shot.
She done had a shot.
No, I mean, like, give her a spot as a president.
Oh, you want her, like,
yeah, we done gave dead-ass Biden a shot.
I want Elizabeth Warren.
Is she gonna do it?
I don't know. I think that I would like Elizabeth over Hillary.
Too many people are gonna try to come for her.
I feel
too
like
many liberals.
Not liberals, but Democrats.
Oh, okay.
Well, Democrats are liberals mostly, but
like the people that tried to call her out for saying that she was Indian,
centrist Democrats
or Native American,
a Native American. You know, Trump. I don't know. She might be able to go toe to toe with Trump. I don't know about that.
I'm scared. Whoever runs against Trump, they better have.
People want AOC, but I think it's too soon.
Yeah, it's too soon.
It's still too soon with AOC. I feel
it's
like
too soon. Give her some time.
And did you see how she was acting like she was arrested when she was just being escorted away?
I thought she was being arrested.
No, girl, she
fooled me. She fooled me. I said we need more politicians like her. She fooled me. Child, and look, you see how I said I thought she was being arrested. Thousands of other people thought the same thing.
Hundreds of thousands, maybe millions.
Girl,
I said I know this woman didn't put her hands behind her back like that.
So she didn't have no handcuffs on.
No.
Now hold on, AOC. I don't like that.
I don't like. Now, meanwhile, I was just standing AOC all over my TikTok. Now, girl, why would
she do that?
Why would you do it?
So she was being escorted out?
Yes, girl. And she decided for her, I guess to
give the illusion that she was being arrested.
That's what people are saying. That's what
even the caption that I saw was like, AOC arrested.
That's it. See how social media will
be our downfall.
You thought she was in jail, sis?
Kia. I mean, I knew that she would have bonded out very early.
But you was ready to put down on the books.
Hell no. But I was like, she has my support.
Yes, because she in the field. Now you can't deny she be in the field.
And I feel like, just give her time, yeah. But
yeah.
I don't like that little stunt.
That was a little stunty cunty.
I feel a little betrayed.
But we live for a little stunt, Miss Stunty Cunty. Miss AOC.
We do.
Come on, Kia.
We do. But I feel like anyone that wants, like if Trump actually runs, I feel like for some reason, there's so much fuel behind that. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people want him back. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I feel like we might get Trump again. And girl, we about to see MAGA this, MAGA that. It's about to be that period all over again. No, but worse.
It's not gonna be MAGA. He gonna have a new catch.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a new thing, but I'm saying it's gonna be like that, but 2.0.
2.0, yeah.
And I honestly, girl, I'm gonna have to peace out. I'm gonna have to leave the state.
Girl, listen, I'm already look. Can't say this on the air, but yeah, I might have to go too. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm, we.
But we'll still record. We'll still record.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I set everything up for Rosie to be able to record.
Wait, I will not be here.
Listen.
I can't take Trump again.
Yes.
I can't.
I can take the political journey of him being in debates and him.
Oh yeah, that entertainment.
Like, the entertainment. And that's what somebody said, like, Trump is one of the most entertaining presidents of all time.
Yeah, but who actually thought he was going to be president? Because I didn't.
Neither did I.
We thought Hillary had it in the bag.
Right. Dog, I got it in the can. Dog.
Oh my God.
We thought his career was going to be on Anna Nicole.
I'm dead.
But listen, okay. Sorry, that's a Nicki lyric. Rest in peace to Anna Nicole Smith.
What song is that?
That's Bottles Up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. See how
with Trey Songz?
Yeah, see how you can throw. Nicki got a lyric for everything. But yeah,
rest in peace to
Anna Nicole.
She really does.
But I definitely did not expect. Like, remember, we were living together. Mm-hmm. We were living together.
Yeah.
Sister, what time I went to bed that day?
Early.
8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, maybe. I never went to bed that early.
And why you went to bed so early?
Because I saw the writing was on the wall.
And you said Hillary
like a Destiny's Child album. No, the writing was on the wall that Trump was winning. And I said, I got to go to bed. I cannot take this.
I think if Trump wins, I might not be able to record because I'm going to be out of the loop with everything. I'm going to just be like off the grid. Mm-hmm. I ain't going to know because I'm not going to want to know what's going on. Because it's going to be, I know it's going to infuriate me. Mm-hmm. So I think if that happens.
Especially after the insurrection. Like if Trump wins after the insurrection.
Like,
did you see that they said that he buried Ivanka? Not Ivanka.
His wife that just died. His ex-wife.
Yeah. What's her name?
Wasn't it Ivanka? Oh, no, that's his daughter's name.
Yeah.
Damn, girl. R.I.P. to her.
Listen.
Well, it sound like Ivanka, though.
It's something like...
Ivana.
We're terrible. It's Ivana.
We are horrible.
Did you see that he buried her? They said this was true. He buried her in a grave on one of his golf.
Well, is that supposed to be like an honor? Because he loves golf.
No, he buried her in. Girl, did you see the grave?
Girl, finish the sentence. He buried her in what?
In a grave, and one of the.
Ivana Trump laid to rest at you just passed.
Look at the grave,
Kia. That's how a freshly dug up grave looks like. When they first get buried, that's how it looks.
At his golf club.
Hold on, read the title properly.
Photos show Ivana Trump's grave at Trump National Golf Club in Bedminster, New Jersey.
What's the problem? He loves golf.
By him burying her,
it makes it haunted
on one of his golf sites. No, it gives him and his family tax breaks.
Okay, well, we knew Trump was a scumbag.
It was terrible. I really want to get into this.
It gives him a tax break, but if it's already his golf club, isn't he already getting some type of damn tax break? But my thing is,
she didn't want nothing to do with that man. Why does he get to bury her where he
Girl, she recanted all the negative shit she said. Did she? Yes, girl. Look at her face. Sorry, God. R.I.P. I forgot we was recording. Woo. Baron got real tall. Baron taller than his daddy.
I love that. You changed this. You tried to change that subject real quick. Oh, I am sick.
I forgot we were recording. So he gets a tax break for her being laid to rest. But if it's already his golf club, what tax?
It's just weird. Like, why would you bury your wife on your golf club? Your ex-wife. On your at a site on your golf resort. Like that's a little weird.
It is weird because it's like, are there other people buried there?
Yes.
Oh, well, who else is buried there?
I don't know.
So they have like a section that's
but
like
even if it wasn't other people, if it was just her, you don't think that's weird?
So it's a golf club and a cemetery? That's creepy.
Okay, wait. See, now you got me wanting to know.
So, like, when you playing golf, is it, like, guarded off so that your ball doesn't hit the people being at peace, like, at rest?
I don't know.
So many questions. You're going to have me go in a rabbit hole.
Okay. We gonna move on.
You thought that was going to be a quick one?
Yes. Girl, we 40 minutes in. We ain't even started talking about music.
Okay, music.
Okay, music. All right, so
Beyoncé.
Biggest thing in music this week.
Child.
Biggest thing in music this year.
Oh, no, let's not.
Girl, what was bigger?
This year is not even over yet.
But I'm saying so far this year.
Drake's album.
Let me unplug her mic. Let me unplug. Y'all about to hear silence.
Is allowed. Beyonce is allowed to do house music.
Okay. First of all, can we talk about Beyonce's album, because that's what we're talking about. Drake's album came out weeks ago.
Yes, and it was amazing.
So how did we feel about Beyonce's album, sis?
I like Beyonce's album. I feel like this was her gayest album yet. I thought wasn't it when she was trying to appeal to the gay people for I Am Sasha Fierce. Thought that was very gay.
You felt like I Am Sasha Fierce was very gay?
Of her.
Really?
But this was also when I wasn't a Beyonce fan yet. Like, I was very side-eyeing her, not trusting all of her manipulative maneuvers. But she's a businesswoman.
Uh-huh.
And I've come to appreciate what she does. I really began to like her when she was, like, pro-black. But that was also another business maneuver.
Girl, you remember the days that we was in there
cutting up. Just feeling like she was very calculated. But I mean, I feel like this was her gayest album yet, which is not a problem. But my issue is the hypocrisy. Drake comes out with an amazing piece of work called Honestly Nevermind. And it's also house music, dance music. And everyone is saying, oh, this sounds like music played in H&M. Then what the fuck is this album? Because, bitch, every song on the Beyonce album I can hear in H&M and Forever 21 and Limited 2. Do they say I'm Limited 2?
As I fix my mic.
I just feel like there's a hypocrisy. Whatever Beyonce does, she can do no wrong. I just feel like I don't like that. I don't like how y'all bashed Drake, but y'all praising Beyonce.
Okay.
I don't like that.
First of all, Drake's album was very rushed. It was very.
But this album wasn't rushed.
So let's. Beyonce was writing this album since 2020.
And since when was Drake writing this album?
I would listen.
You don't know,
but the quality.
The quality
speaks for itself.
This is coming from a person that literally has not even heard the album in its entirety.
I did hear the album.
Kia, you literally told me you didn't.
I said I went back and re-listened. I didn't re-listen. I listened the first time.
So now we just gonna lie on air.
I did. I said I went back and re-listened. I said I had to go back and re-listen.
The first time I asked you about the Drake album, you was like, I barely listened to it.
The first time I heard it since then, but after you said your sentiments about Beyonce, I said I went back and re-listened.
Carry on.
Because let's be clear, Drake's album was very much giving.
What was it giving? What was it giving?
What's the Wendy? Look, we go back to the Wendy.
What was it giving?
It was not giving authenticity in the way that Beyonce, you could tell that she really had her ear to the culture. Drake's album was not giving, you know how sticky it gets? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, Beyonce literally had several LGBT icons featured on her album, because we all know the LGBT, we are like the curators and we are the pioneers of house music. She very much had.
So you're upset that Drake didn't have no
No,
baby?
I'm not upset. I'm not. Can I finish?
No, is that what you're saying?
Can I finish? No, I said, can I finish? No, I said that's one critique. It's that, did you take the time to pour into, look, now I'm using that TD Jakes terminology. Did you take the time to pour in to the culture that you were borrowing from, that you were celebrating? Did you take the time to actually pay your respects to these types of cultures? And Beyonce even said her whole album is a dedication and an ode to her gay uncle who passed away from AIDS, HIV. Beyonce has been to balls. Beyonce.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Beyonce has been to balls. Beyonce has very much been surrounded.
Drake is a straight male.
Okay, that's what
you want him to go to balls?
No, I'm saying that.
And dedicate his album to.
No, I'm not saying I want him to go to balls and dedicate his album to this, and this. But I'm saying that if you're going to make an album about a culture.
You know, this isn't the first house. Like, there's plenty of artists that
we're talking about Drake and Beyonce.
Do you have to dedicate, if you're doing house music?
You don't have to.
If you're doing, I have a question. Mm-hmm. If you're doing house music, do you need to?
You don't have
study the gay culture and feature gay artists on your album? Is that what makes it an official house album?
It doesn't make it. Drake's album was a house album.
I'm saying, is that what makes it an accept in your view? Like, is because like, so if he had Frida and T.S. Madison on there, would it have been okay?
Well, he's featured Frida before.
He actually has.
Yeah.
So I'm confused on what you're saying.
I think it would have brought more authenticity and sincereness to his project.
Kiss my ass, child.
Oh god.
At this point, now it's not making any sense.
How is it not making any sense?
Because so all these people that make house music, because y'all do know Beyonce wasn't the first person to make house music.
Yes, and we said
so. All the artists, all of the other artists that are making house music, tons of DJs,
Azealia Banks,
tons of DJs that make house music,
mm-hmm.
Zed, all of these artists, they don't do that. They don't do what Beyonce did. So because Beyonce,
but you also have to remember, we're talking about mainstream popular artists who get the attention that a Drake and a Beyonce does, and we know that they're not as close or ingrained or whatever the case may be. We're still talking about like these mainstream, big, huge artists, and you have to keep in mind that like for artists of their caliber to tip into when it's not normally what they do, you are expecting them to pay homage, pay respects, and to actually do their research and to actually put the work in when it comes to this type of artistry.
Okay.
I'm just saying, and I feel as though with Drake's album, yes, Beyonce's album was like it was
gay.
Like you said, gay from the top to bottom.
Very gay.
Top to bottom.
Which is fine.
Drake's album was like, I'm a dibble and I doubt. That song with 21 Savage at the end.
Jimmy Crooks.
Yes.
Was a rap song.
Right, like it had, and that's what I'm saying. Beyonce,
because y'all was complaining about the other damn house music songs.
Album had cohesiveness. That album feels like when you,
it feels like I am in the club in 2012 looking for the cocaine.
But what's the problem?
The gay club.
But when cut it on to the time you turn it off, it feels like an experience. Like I never
want to experience it again.
Oh girl, you never,
unless I'm at the club.
You never want to experience it again.
But you know what I noticed as well? The same way that a lot of black people were bashing Drake's album, a lot of black people are bashing Beyonce's album. A lot.
And it makes sense.
It's because homophobia.
The homophobia.
Which is crazy. It's like, I've seen people saying like, I'll never listen to this album. I skipped through the whole thing. Like literally the same stuff they were saying about the Drake album. They said, it's you though. It's you personally that you didn't like Drake's album. And then you turn around and like Beyonce's album.
What did I do?
It's the hypocrisy.
I can't, but I'm not just going to like an album just because it does feature stuff of my culture.
So you like house music, but you don't like for the person to do house music and it feel like they're appropriating.
But even Drake on the house beats, like if you listen to, and Drake is a rapper.
He mixed it with the hip hop.
But Drake is, like I was just gonna say, Drake is a rapper.
Like compared to Beyonce's album, Drake's album almost don't even feel like house music no more.
You know what?
I was listening to Drake's album on my way here, and I was like, ooh.
Exactly.
It honest. So, but it's the hypocrisy for me.
It's not hypocrisy. Because Drake is also a rapper. You have to understand, Beyonce is a singer. And rapping on house
beat. And they drug Drake through the mud.
And rapping on house, yeah. And rapping, but I will say this as far as the music, rapping on a house beat and singing on a house beat are two completely different things.
He was singing mostly singing on this album. Because there are certain times in the
album when Beyonce be doing her little monologues. And
yeah, it was so gay. It was
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick kind of thing.
It was,
and I'd be like, Beyonce, sit down, girl. But it's so cute because it's Beyonce. But at the same time, Drake, there's a certain way that you have to rap on a house beat. And I was talking to my friend Akil. Shouts out to Akil, love you, friend. I was talking to he's a rapper, and there's a certain way, like if you're listening to
he identifies as he or
Akil.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying I thought she identified as a she.
No, Akil's a boy. He's a rap. Let me show you his rap.
We're talking about Akil Allen, right?
No.
Oh, see how I got confused.
I would have said Akila.
See how I got very confused.
Oh no. My friend Akil. So Akil Elijah, make sure y'all stream, check him out.
Okay, never mind.
He was like, we were talking about this. And it's like, there's a certain, like, rapping on a house beat, you have to have a certain type of cadence. You've heard Azealia Banks songs. Azealia Banks does, and you saw Azealia Banks, even when Break My Soul came out, like, she was cutting up as I knew she would. Like, as soon as Beyonce was starting to release house music, I was like...
Girl, talk about hypocrisy. Hasn't she ran Beyonce through the mud as well?
Mm-hmm.
But now she want to kiss her ass because she did this album.
No, she wasn't.
Oh, what did she say?
She was still running Beyonce through the mud.
Send me the link.
Look, now she like...
Now I'm interested.
Azealia co-signing me?
No, I'm not with the kiss ass stuff. I was like, oh, wasn't she just like... Because I know Azealia has talked shit about Beyonce. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, so now she's praising her? That's why I was like, oh, wow. But if she's not, I'd like to hear what she said.
Oh, now you want to hear what she said. Now you want to hear...
I don't want to hear the kiss ass. I'm getting enough of that from you. I want to hear...
Oh, girl, no. But when...
What does Azealia say?
Coming back to what... about like rapping on a house beat, Azealia.
Oh, did she say she
knows
style?
how to rap on a house beat? But Beyonce gave Azealia her props. They were like, who did you listen to? Like, what were the kind of things that you were getting into, or the artists and everything like that?
She said Azealia?
She name dropped Azealia Banks.
And Azealia must not have seen that before she said
No. Azealia saw it. You know how Azealia is.
Azealia
like, that's what I'm saying. Like, even Beyonce, like, cause that's what I'm saying. Beyonce was actually like, Beyonce. And that's what we about to get.
Is just too calculated for me. Girl.
That's what we about to get into in a minute with Khalees.
Oh yes,
yes. But I will say, like, Beyonce and her team, they're very, as a lot of people say, and I agree, very meticulous, and they're very poignant about, like, even I hopped up at my bed, put my swag on, look in the mirror, like they gave 21's. I mean, what is his name? Soulja Boy. She gave him the credits for that. And he said, Beyonce is one of the only people who've ever reached out to me and said, like, do you give me permission to use this on my song? And he was like, she was a real one for that. And I think that when you hear anecdotes like that, it makes sense. And we gonna drop into Khalees, because clearly we not coming to understanding about this Drake album, because the Drake album,
I understand it now. That I understand that he needed to have gay artists on the album, and he needed to have
I think he just needed to do more work.
He needed to study more on the gay culture,
but also I feel as though Drake releasing his album suddenly like that, he knew Beyonce was coming.
Personally,
I don't like conspiracy theories, but that's what I believe in.
But how he knew?
Child, the industry. I mean, he got songs with Beyonce.
I feel like this is one of her first albums that she actually announced the date in a long time.
That's what I'm saying too. But also, Drake. That was so out of nowhere, sis. Like that really came like boom. Drake releasing the album out of nowhere,
and I loved it. It was one of my favorite albums.
But I think it's the Stand in You.
No, it's not the Stand in Me, because CLB. I hated CLB. Certified Lover Boy. Didn't like it.
But Drake had some cute songs. I like Sticky. But it's kind of like, it was like Drake, a normal Drake song on a house beat.
And what's the problem with that?
But my thing with Beyonce, it didn't feel like typical Beyonce songs just on a house beat. It felt like something that a Beyonce has, like, she took the time to like.
It was as if she majored in that course and he just took like one class.
Yes, there we go.
Barely showed up for the class.
Right.
I understand.
Yes, that's where I was.
I understand
with that.
now.
Yes.
I understand.
Right. And I
understand the reason for your hypocrisy.
For my hypocrisy now.
What did Azealia say?
Girl,
did she say that Beyonce bit her style?
I think she said so. Okay.
You know, Azealia be saying she did it first.
We gonna get this together. Let me look that up. So how did you feel about Khalees and her sentiments with Beyonce?
So from what I have read and saw, the main issue on why Beyonce didn't reach out to her is because, unfortunately, Khalees does not own Milkshake. So Beyonce reached out to the people that she had to reach out to get cleared. But they're saying that, Beyonce because Khalees was honestly mad about the integrity, the principle. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're going to use my shit, then reach out to me. And then, and that makes me say, yeah, B, why you ain't reach out to her? Mm-hmm. So it puts me what they say, between a rock and a hard place. Because it's like, I obviously, you know what I'm saying, definitely understand where Khalees is coming from, but it's like, knowing Beyonce, I'm honestly confused on, Beyonce, why didn't you reach out to Khalees?
Right, because I just said, we were saying, like, Beyonce, her team, like, what Soulja Boy was saying, like, but we all know Soulja Boy own everything he do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So, going into everything with Khalees, I feel as though, if you understand music and you understand how, and you grew up at the time that we did, especially us, like millennials and Milkshake and Bossy and just Khalees in the 2000s.
She was that girl.
She was that girl, and she was a trendsetter, and she is an icon to me. Like, when it comes to certain eras and music and everything like that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, and we see this with so many artists.
Yes, they don't own their shit.
They don't own their stuff. But at the same time, if you understand that, and I think Beyonce would be an artist that understands how certain artists are done in the industry, and
so you think Beyonce was wrong?
I don't think Beyonce was wrong.
And not reaching out to her. Not the fact that she used she cleared it with who she needed to clear
it with. Oh, yes. But I think that I sympathize with Khalees on that regard.
Yeah.
I definitely do.
As do I.
Yeah. And I think that you can understand that Beyonce,
it's just confusing to me on why she wouldn't reach out to Khalees.
Right.
Like, maybe Khalees missed that call or something.
But hopefully on the tour, she'll bring Khalees out.
If Khalees is willing to, child.
If Khalees is willing. But yeah, Khalees was going off.
Yeah, she was going
off.
I
think, but a misconception is she was going more so off on Pharrell. If you watched what she was saying and what she was doing,
she said the 3 people involved.
Then she was Beyonce. But I'm saying, if you watch the lives and actually pay attention to everything she said, it was definitely more so. And then Pharrell, why wouldn't
she? And Pharrell and B are good buddies, are good girls. Yeah. As is Khalees and Pharrell.
Right. Well,
maybe they fell out.
Yeah. And they used Khalees was their muse to make so much good music, And it's kind of like, but when you think of Milkshake, I don't think of Pharrell Williams.
Yeah, at all. I honestly think of Nas before I think of Pharrell.
Yeah.
She was walking on Nas's back in
right.
the beginning of the video. Yeah. Poor Khalees.
Like, I could even say the song Lemonade with Rihanna.
With Rihanna?
Lemonade. Like, bad bitches wanna be my bae. Bouncing around, bouncing around, bouncing around.
Rihanna was in that song?
She rapped. I get it how I living.
Oh, is that what that song was called?
Yeah, it was called Lemonade. But I think about Pharrell, even when it comes to Rihanna on that song. Like Rihanna, like I think about Rihanna, but I'm also going to think about Pharrell.
I think about Danny Lee because she was the one dancing in the music video. Rihanna wasn't even in the video.
Rihanna was. She was braiding hair or whatever. Like she was doing something on the hair.
She was very quick in the video.
But I definitely feel as though Khalees, like Pharrell, I was like, oh, yeah, that was Pharrell that did, produce that and all that other kind of stuff. And not saying that, like, that's not taking anything away from Pharrell, because Pharrell, he's very talented. But people were saying, like, Pharrell is like Diddy with a good skincare routine.
Why?
Because they were saying that he was effing over a lot of artists. I've never gotten that narrative about Pharrell, but Khalees
Pharrell is like the young version of Timbaland. Like, he's like an actual producer, and then he'll feature on the song.
Are they that much different in age?
I mean, I don't feel like we were getting them at the same time. Like, when Timbaland was in his prime, where was Pharrell?
Promiscuous and Milkshake came out around the same time.
Bitch, you talking about Nelly Furtado? I'm talking about Genuine, Missy, Aaliyah.
Oh, like back in the time.
Yeah.
But I feel like Timbaland was still in his prime.
This Promiscuous?
I feel like Timbaland was still in his prime with Promiscuous, girl.
That was not his prime.
On.
His prime?
Oh, so you saying like baby, girl.
Yeah, like really laying down his iconic work. Yeah.
I feel like Promiscuous is in his iconic
girl,
work. What about what was it, Crimea River? He produced that too, didn't he?
I think he produced that whole album.
That was come on, that Justin Timberlake, that was in his prime too, a little bit.
Prime? What are we defining as prime?
So his prime was in the 90s.
He was old as hell.
In the 90s?
When he was
oh, so are we saying age or like his body of work?
Yeah, his prime. Like when he started coming up and he was like dropping bomb at the bomb, like being the...
For real, I feel like Timbaland was dropping bombs like from the 90s all the way up to the 2000s. He always drops
it, but I'm saying like that was like...
Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. And then Pharrell came out and after that and it was like...
Yeah, like it's like, I wouldn't say he took the baton, but... Yeah, like what other producer is like in the realm of Timbaland and Pharrell? They're like in the same, you know what I'm saying? But Timbaland is obviously better than Pharrell. Like this is known. Pharrell said it himself. He said Timbaland is better than me.
I would agree.
Pharrell literally said it himself.
No, and you can't forget Miss who? No, I'm not saying producers, but we was talking about Promiscuous. But
Nelly Furtado.
Say it right. Say it. Oh, you
don't mean nothing to me.
Nothing at all.
I hated that song.
Are you serious?
I didn't hate it, but
that's like probably my top 20 songs of all time.
It's just I love a lot of Nelly Furtado songs.
Oh my god, that's me and Leroy's song too. Oh Lord, I'm about to get emotional. Lord, I just brought up.
Girl, that's a perfect song for y'all, huh?
Oh my god,
Anyways.
I'm about to cry.
Girl, not on air. Let's get. What's the next topic?
But yeah, Beyonce's album, it was great. It is great. Like not was great, but y'all should listen to it. All right, Shakira, we're gonna run through this real quick. Why they trying to give Shakira
tax fraud? They want her to do 8 years.
8
not
years?
even in America. Is it Argentina?
Spain?
Girl. That's a different type of prison, girl. 8 years.
8 years. Well, no, European prisons are usually better. I don't know how it is over in Argentina, Spain. No, Argentina is in South America, ain't it?
8 years for Shakira. She don't deserve that.
I'm sorry. Like, y'all gonna be like, oh, you standing or whatever the case may be.
Girl, tax fraud ain't no joke. Especially when you rich. Imagine when you poor.
Listen.
How they caught her?
So listen, they were saying that because she was traveling so much, the taxes were hard to keep up with.
Isn't that what you have an accountant for, Shakira? Shakira. Girl, the IRS said, we gonna catch you whenever and wherever.
Get me out of this shit.
Poor Shakira. I hope that she has a good lawyer to fight that. We can't lose Shakira for 8 years.
9 years.
Not even 2.
And not allow J-Lo to think she the supreme.
Right.
Oh.
Right, because you know she already thinks that.
And you already know she leaked it.
After
J-Lo was like,
she's married now.
she was at that computer tapping them buttons.
In between the ceremony.
Yes, girl, you... Not in between the ceremony. Girl, you are married. Why are you trying to take our good sis down?
Poor Shakira. That's embarrassing. She's not embarrassed.
And you know they're going to be like, oh, you got to pay the people who listen to this. Oh, y'all really stand in Shakira? Yes.
What's the problem?
What Shakira ever did to anybody?
Not a damn.
Except told us that our hips don't lie.
Girl.
Told us, beautiful. What was it? The song with Beyonce? Oh, that was a moment.
Such a beautiful lie.
Beautiful lie. That breakdown when you didn't know if it was Beyonce or Shakira.
Girl, Beyonce said, I'm not going to perform this with Shakira because Shakira is obviously a better
Did she say that for
dancer
real?
than me. Bitch, did they ever perform that shit together? Ever?
I think maybe once.
Child. Did the VMAs
And like a VMA award.
I think when she did it at the VMAs, it was with her dancer. I don't think it was with Shakira.
It wasn't with Shakira.
Girl, you know Beyonce don't be girl. She has to be the main girl.
Yeah. But she performed with Destiny's Child.
Yeah, this was when she was with Destiny's Child.
Yeah, so like, I mean, she could... Oh, you mean like when she's solo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I'd be like, hey, hold up. Don't do Beyonce like I think you're doing her.
Okay, girl.
Okay, so you're hoping that you think she'll get out of all 8 years.
I just hope she has a good enough lawyer to get her out. Maybe put her on community service probation for 10 years or something.
Girl, could you imagine Shakira out there shaking them hips?
She cannot.
That trash.
She cannot go to jail for 8 years in another country.
She already from another country. You act like she's from America.
No, I'm saying like...
Oh, you like a country. Oh, okay.
Well, I guess it's not Russia, so it's not like she's going to be like at a work camp. You said they're better over
8
there?
years is a long time.
No, it really is.
And how y'all blaming her? She don't even do that. That's the thing. Sometimes I feel with these celebrities, people be handling stuff for them.
Yeah, and
they don't be knowing what's going on.
So how we know that didn't happen with Chrisley them?
Girl, them people was guilty, child. No, they Nancy Grace tried to tell us that Chrisleys were guilty.
And she was right this whole time.
And she was right the whole time. And the fact that he went on Wendy Williams and cut up like that, I can't believe they tried to delete Wendy Williams' whole YouTube. If y'all can find that YouTube clip of Todd, is it Chrisley?
Chrisley.
And Wendy Williams. And then when she talked about Nancy Grace at the end, and then you gotta follow that one up, bitch, with Nancy Grace, because Nancy Grace came on and Wendy Williams asked Nancy Grace about the situation. And Nancy Grace was basically like, girl, the math ain't math. Nancy Grace put the numbers in the calculation. Nancy Grace said the math ain't mathing.
So Wendy asked her about it on the show?
Yes, and Nancy Grace said it's just not making sense.
Not that she was doing her own investigation.
And listen, it was, and Nancy was always right. Like that's what I be trying to tell y'all. Nancy Grace will never steer you wrong. No, she will. I ain't gonna lie. Nancy Grace done did some foul stuff.
I'm ready for her biopic.
Listen, did I sent you the video of when the dude came on.
Man.
The man came on and they were saying his son was kidnapped.
Yeah, yes. And they found him in the basement.
And they found the son in the basement.
I was just surprised that he was black, child.
The way the man was reacting, y'all. If you have not seen that clip, just look up Nancy Grace, child in the basement.
Yeah, that's something along that line. Child in the basement.
It will come up immediately. It's not funny because it's
hilarious.
Oh, what? They was really abusing that child.
Oh,
and
they were. Yeah,
they were. So it's not funny, but the way the man was trying to pretend that it was a shocker. That he was shocked, yeah. Yes, it was like...
Because you got to lie on live TV. He ain't know what to say.
Yeah, it was live TV. Nancy Grace said, we're just getting where your son was found in your basement.
He's like, what?
He was like,
He said he didn't have his phone, then he did have his phone.
He was like, I ain't got my phone, I'm looking for my phone. Then he had his phone on him. It was crazy. All right, so Ne-Yo. We gonna run
Ne-Yo
through this
is a cheater.
Okay, yes. Ne-Yo is a cheater.
He has been cheating on his wife, allegedly, for the past 8 years.
Has it been 8 years?
That's what she... How could you forget? You remember that post that she did?
Just read it.
Girl, so Ne-Yo's gonna come out with a new album soon, and it's gonna be fire.
What was the name of his last album, sis?
Ne-Yo has been giving us his...
What was the name of his last album, sis?
Bitch, I couldn't tell you. But Ne-Yo has been giving us hits after hits after hits.
If he's been giving us hits after hits after hits...
And he's been writing your favorite artists like Beyonce songs.
Okay, well, name 5 songs.
Don't disrespect Ne-Yo. Don't do that.
Name 5 songs from Ne-Yo that were hits.
Are you kidding me?
I'm just asking.
1, 2, but I can't help it. I love the way it feels. The song he has with Rihanna, which I honestly hate. I hate that song. Hate that I love you. Mm-hmm. Sure. Mm-hmm. What's the song when he's like, but that's the only way I hear her voice anymore. It's ridiculous.
So sick of love songs.
And the reason
so sick of love songs.
Okay. The other song, he got a song with Pitbull. It's like
that's not Ne-Yo's song.
It's not Ne-Yo's song?
I'm pretty sure it's Pitbull, Mr. 305 Worldwide.
You named 5 Pitbull songs, bitch. You out here trying to put me on the spot, talking about it's not Ne-Yo's song.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
How do you know?
I'm pretty sure.
You can name me 5 Pitbull songs?
No, I sure couldn't. I'm not.
That's not a Ne-Yo song.
I'm not saying Pitbull give us hits after hits after hits.
That's not a Ne-Yo song. Hold on.
Ne-Yo is solidified.
Oh, so you was just
but you I just need one more song.
You need one more? I'm gonna give you one more because Ne-Yo hasn't come out in so long.
But you said he's been
since he's come out. Ne-Yo has been giving us treasures. Ne-Yo?
He has given us.
He has been giving us.
He has given us.
I don't recall a Ne-Yo song coming out.
But he has been giving us means it's like currently.
He has been giving us.
It means it's currently going on.
He has been giving us.
What songs? What he been writing lately?
I don't know. He writes for other artists.
But that's what I'm saying. So, but you say
it might be Cozy. Shit. Hell,
I told her Cozy was my favorite song on the album.
I'm glad.
No shit.
Shout out to TS. But Ne-Yo is gonna definitely come out with a new album off of this scandal. But apparently he's been cheating on his wife, child. You know what? Ne-Yo, though, I love his music. But Ne-Yo has been trash.
All these R&B artists, all these R&B men, they're cheaters.
Ne-Yo told his ex-wife, I think her name is like Tamia or something, start with a T, that he didn't want any more kids. This lady got her tubes tied for this man. Mm-hmm. Then he proceeded to divorce her or whatever. She divorced him. And then he had 3 other kids with the new wife. How dare you, sir?
Sounds like a man to me.
But apparently he's been having sex with prostitutes is what Crystal's post is saying. Like, she said that he was paying them. But it's like, girl, I don't know. If you like, he's like a rock star, right? Like, he's like a celebrity male. Like, this is kind of the life you chose.
How much money would it take you to pay somebody for sex?
Oh. I'm like, to accept it? Because, bitch, I could name a prize. What? How much money what?
Look, this shows you the male and this shows you the man and the woman mind.
What is the question?
I said, how much money would it take you to
fuck Ne-Yo?
Pay? No, girl.
Sorry. Get it out.
This just keeps showing us the difference between our mind thought. How much would it take you to pay somebody to have sex with you? How rich would you have to be, or would that never just happen?
What's the question?
How rich would you have to be? So let's say, like, you had enough money to pay whatever man you wanted to
fuck me.
Yes.
And how much would I pay him?
How much would you have to be worth?
I don't even understand the question. Damn.
Like, how much money would you have to just be able to willy-nilly give a person for
So, like, how much would I give the man for having sex with me?
Yeah.
If I was rich?
If you were like rich.
Ooh, they'd have to be expensive then. Can't be $100.
It gotta be, yeah, girl.
Yeah.
Girl, it's giving Ne-Yo going for the $100.
It gotta be like, I think
Ne-Yo giving me he going for the $100.
He's giving, I don't know. I I don't know. I'm sure Miss B will let us know. Ain't that her name? Damn, I forgot her name. Where we got the T from?
Oh, B. Scott.
Yeah, I'm sure B. Scott will let us know.
Yeah, but that's what I be imagining, like...
Or Jason.
Y'all making all this money, but y'all also rich at the same time, so...
Why are y'all paying for sex?
Why you paying... You know, how much money you paying them?
Probably like 1,000.
Yeah, 1,000.
It gotta be 1,000.
But so then that's what I'm saying. The wives, like, do y'all feel like y'all are trophy wives? Like, what is it giving?
It's giving he's a sex addict. Didn't he? Wasn't that what the song was about? Was how he was a sex addict? That one song that I was just singing?
I don't understand that. See, okay, wait. We gonna do it a quick aside. Do you think that every porn star is a sex addict?
No, I think a lot of them do it for work. A lot of them.
But for you to be that... No, because I be seeing their tweets. They be horny all the time. Like,
girl, that's a front though.
Is it a front, you think?
Hell yeah.
But like, for you to have sex that much, there's no way. It's just like they be...
Yeah, but they're just getting fucked.
Not always.
No, I'm saying like
they doing the...
Yeah, but I'm saying like, are we talking about female porn stars or male porn stars?
You know, okay. You know I'm part of the L, the G's, the B's, and the T's.
I was talking about female porn stars.
Oh, okay, yeah. So maybe, yeah, with them, because women can go
them
all...
hoes be tired.
But women can go all day. Like, y'all can go round for round. Out. Ooh. Shout out to my friend Mooney. Mooney Long.
What Mooney said? That's a new song?
Hours.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you know, the woman... That's why they said that's a lesbian sex anthem, because she was like, they said, I can do this for hours. Ain't no man can do that for hours.
Can do what for hours? Give head?
Go. Like, just be going for hours and hours and hours.
Child, we getting into the Howard Stern territory.
Look.
It's about to become a sex podcast.
Look. Let me know if y'all want that.
Oh, also, speaking of that, I'll take that out there.
Listen, let me know if y'all want that, though. Okay, so we was talking about Neo. All right, updates. But okay, so we need to come to a conclusion about this Neo situation.
So Neo was gonna have music coming soon. Shit, that's the conclusion.
That's what you think?
Girl,
when was his last album?
You don't think from this scandal he's gonna come out with
his last album?
You gotta tell me. You look it up. I don't know.
Listen, okay, you know what? I'm about to do the statistics because I think you're giving Neo a little.
You don't think Neo's gonna come out with an album off of this scandal?
I don't know. My friend saw him at a gas station in Atlanta.
You trying to make him sound so ordinary. Talking about you saw him at a gas station in Atlanta.
It was a she.
His name is Schaffer? What the hell? What was the last album? What was it? Where's the albums at? Ooh, cha. Look.
Basketball Wives. That's the film.
Oh. I'm going off.
Oh, he came out with an album in 2022.
Wow.
Who would have known?
Rosie is right once again.
Name one song off
We need a little sound.
Name one song off the album.
We need a little
Name one song off the album.
We need a little snippet.
Name one song.
Every time I'm right, for it to be like, gotcha, something.
Name one song off the album.
Kia, you just found out the same way I did, but I knew that it was recent.
Girl, but you said he's
before that. You think about Good Man.
He's been giving. Name one song off Good Man.
I'm sure I know a couple.
Okay, well, name one.
Pushback featuring BB Rexa.
Girl, you read that off the screen.
Yeah, listen, that was my jam. Neo is an amazing artist. He might be a scumbag of a person. You
say he's been giving... Okay.
He has since 2006. He's been giving us treasures. He came
out with nonfiction in 2015. You say he's been giving. Giving is continuous.
Kia, he just gave us self-explanatory last year. Wait, what year are we in? That was this year.
You said hit after hit. You didn't say music after music. So name...
Yeah, I said hit after hit.
Yeah, so name...
we done with these pop quizzes for now.
Nonfiction.
Let me see the album cover. So
No.
I'll let you know the era.
Okay, you see the album cover.
Nonfiction.
Girl, give me one song.
2015. We was 24. We wasn't 25 yet. I honestly think that's the album that has Want to, but I can't help it. I love the way it feels.
What's the name of that song?
That song where he's addicted to sex. Probably not. Kid, we can move on. We did not.
Money Can't Buy. That's not the song. And She Knows by Jeezy featuring Juicy.
Oh, She Knows. She knows. Yes, she knows.
Oh, okay. Now we know. Now she knows.
Now I know. We weren't supposed to be talking about Neo for 10 minutes.
Okay, I'm sorry for him. All right, Will Smith.
Ooh, child.
This episode,
my day of reckoning.
This episode has ran so long.
And it's about to run even longer because Will Smith.
We are not doing this.
There's nothing to even say. I feel like I've made my point time and time again. But Will Smith finally came out and apologized publicly.
Oh, Lord.
About being inappropriate at the Oscars. And he knew that he was wrong. I honestly feel sorry for Will Smith. Did you see the video? He looks like he's in pain. I feel bad for Will Smith.
That's not his image.
I feel bad for him because he worked so hard on building that good guy persona. And then it's like to just know that he's broken like all of us.
I just think that
it's sad. And I still blame Jada and Robert.
Oh, girl. It's not Jada's fault.
Okay.
I think people need to stop blaming Jada.
He answered a question because somebody was like, did Jada make you do it? And he was like, no, Jada didn't make me do it. It didn't. But he laughed nervously the same way he did at the Oscars. So we obviously
girl, here we go with the body reading.
Listen,
let's
domestic abuse does not have to be physical.
And let's read his this and this. I think if you understand, this is the
watch the clip.
This is the hypocrisy.
You didn't even watch the apology video.
This is the hypocrisy for me.
Watch the apology video.
If you understand how
what?
How he's built this good guy image. If you understand how he's built this good guy image. And then turn around and understand how people have taken advantage of the fact or that Will Smith, as a black man from Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground where I used to spend most of my days, which got him sent to Bel Air, even if this was just for plot storylines or whatever.
That didn't really happen.
But right, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying even if it wasn't, I'm pretty sure it was pretty accurate. But if you understand that he's built this good guy image, you should also be able to understand his frustration in having to uphold this good guy image in a group of people who expect you to be the palatable black star. So if you say like, I feel sorry for him because I understand he's built up this good guy image, you should also be able to understand
I feel sorry for him because you can tell if you watch the video, like you can see that this man is in pain. I think there's so much other stuff going on with Will Smith.
I think there's so much other stuff going on with Will Smith. I don't think that Jada is to blame.
Girl, that's another episode. Wait.
What's your favorite quote? What you allow is what?
What you allow will continue.
Is what will continue.
But how is that not Jada takes part in that?
No, but at the same time.
So we blaming Will.
But at the same time.
For being an abused husband?
He's not abused. When have we gotten documentation?
Abuse is not only physical. Did you read his memoir? I'm not saying Jada
Did you read his memoir?
I'm not saying Jada is beating his ass.
Did you read his memoir?
I did.
So, okay. So where in that memoir...
What?
Was Jada being abusive?
Where was she not? Where was she not being abusive?
So let's get into it.
No, we can't. Look. It's
be
2 a.m. Girl, I'm tired.
Girl, here we go.
It's been a long weekend.
Yeah, I said I read it, but where was she not?
What? I hate you so much. At the end of the day, Will Smith knew he was wrong. And my thing is, Robert was hooting and hollering about how Will Smith wasn't wrong.
He wasn't wrong.
Ooh, let's keep soapbox. Because I don't want to go in the circle with you.
He was wrong for doing it in front of all them white tea. No, I didn't even want to say that. He was wrong
for putting his hands on.
Yes. Okay. There we go.
Chris Rock.
You got me.
He was wrong for using violence.
So that's where we're at. He was wrong for using violence.
It made it worse that it was on national TV.
Okay, so okay. He didn't have to go
in front of all these white people.
He didn't have to go. Yeah, he didn't have to go up and slap that man.
He didn't.
But
he did not.
Had we been at the cookout and Will Smith went up and slapped Chris Rock in the face
at the cookout.
And that's what I'm saying. At the cookout,
it would have been even more inappropriate because you would have known for sure Chris Rock was literally just joking.
No, because I done been to several cookouts. I might be joking. Sister, do you know how many times in my life?
See, now you taking it. Now you're making it about you.
But sis, I'm saying it, and I didn't even say. I said in my life that I could say that I've seen other people in my vicinity, been at events, public functions.
And made a gay joke?
I wasn't making it about me. No, I'm just saying like people who have been at events. I've been at a gathering. I've been around and whatever the case may be. This is like one of my mutuals said on TikTok. He was like, bitch, I'm from New York. Bitch, you'll get slapped in the face because my dime bag was giving nickel. Bitch.
Well, yeah, because I paid for it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like a bitch is getting slapped every day. Like for the most mundane things.
Yeah, but we're talking about a professional damn setting.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. So say what it was.
It was wrong
in a professional setting. Because like I said,
it was wrong. Period.
No, I mean, like I said, I feel like.
So now we for violence now.
Am I violence?
So if I don't like what you say, I'm allowed to slap you?
Sis.
That's what you're saying.
Sis, have you not gotten into a tussle in your life?
Me?
Yeah.
Never.
Girl, y'all see it? We want to talk about hypocrisy. My sister be 10 days.
Listen.
10 days, mammy. Girl, 10 days. I was like, well, girl, I ain't gonna see my good girl in 10 days.
I don't even remember that.
Oh, now we don't remember.
I don't recall.
Now we have no recollection.
This may have happened, but I can't confirm.
The recipes are being lost.
What?
The recipes are being lost.
Violence is never the answer.
I don't agree with violence never being the answer.
I mean, some things call for, violence.
Things cause
but
for
not that.
Some things cause for
what happened wasn't that.
When you tell somebody repeatedly to stop doing something and they continuously, that's the same thing. Lord.
You had slapped somebody?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh.
I'm going to give y'all an example. Like, I kept telling this person, I was in a scenario where I kept telling this one person kept telling this other person, stop doing this, stop doing this, stop doing this, stop doing this.
To the other person?
To the other person.
You were telling one person to stop doing it to another person.
They kept telling this one person to stop.
Doing it to another person?
Yes, over a continuous amount of days. I can't be too specific because,
Well, now I want to know.
And I'll tell you later. But they was telling this person to stop doing this over a specific amount of days. Doing it? And they kept doing it. I told this person.
What happened to the
person? This person already told you to stop doing this.
What happened?
The person got jacked up and thrown around. Yes. Ooh. And then they wanted to be crying, boo-hooing. And I said, I told you to stop.
What is that saying? A hard head makes a soft behind.
I said, I told you to stop. This other person continuously told you to stop. And you continue your action. So if you continue your action, that's just basically saying.
So we're giving Will Smith an excuse.
No, it's not giving an excuse. It's that people have boiling points, and that's the thing.
I'm all for people having boiling points.
People expected Will Smith to be. Will Smith has been so palatable. That's why this is such a shock. Like if Floyd Mayweather got up on that stage and slapped Chris Rock, people would have been like, "Oh well, he a boxer. What you expect?" You get what I'm saying? Will Smith is a beloved, palatable white.
Unfortunately, I think even Floyd Smith would have carried that better than Will Smith.
But it doesn't matter. That wasn't the point. The point is, had that happened, then like if it was somebody that you expected out of.
I only expect that out of Ava Marcel's crazy ass baby daddy, the unhinged black man. What's his name?
Ava
Marcel.
Eva.
Oop, I thought it was Ava. And I'm gonna continue to say Ava.
It's Eva. But
Miss Marcel.
But yeah, like what if somebody continuously tells you, and then on top of that, because you're so palatable to these YT audiences and to the larger just audiences as a whole, now you have people within your own community calling you a simp, saying that your wife runs you. Saying,
people have already been saying that prior to
that's
that
what I'm
incident.
saying. That's what I'm saying. That's the point. I'm saying they were already. That's what I'm saying.
This only made that explode.
But that's what I'm saying. People have been. I said people have been, meaning prior to the incident. Come on, can you follow me here? I said people have been saying you're a simp. Your wife runs you. You let August fuck your bitch, all this other kind of stuff. People have been saying. So we're in the moment. People have already been saying this.
What I got to do with Chris Rock doing his job?
But I'm saying
nothing.
I'm saying when all this is boiled up, going back to breaking points.
Sir, you supposed to be meditating the way you act like you be meditating on these damn cliffs and mountains.
Sister,
the social media is not real because, baby, the way Will Smith was carrying on.
I told you, like I said,
the way Will Smith was carrying
West Philadelphia, born and raised. Like y'all got to keep understanding. Y'all love the Fresh Prince. Like y'all have to understand black. Like we are black for real. Remember that day?
So it's black people that do this.
No, huh?
It's black people that.
It's black people that will slap a bitch at a party and not think twice about it and keep going on about our business. Yes, that is us.
Wow. Thanks for putting us back 200 years.
That's not 200 years. That's
250
my uncle
years.
And my daddy will twirl out at a party.
They're brothers.
Huh?
But they're brothers, right?
Yeah, even friends. Casuals. You disrespect.
Bitch, I don't fight my friends. You put your hands on me, girl. We're not friends anymore.
I don't think that Chris Rock and Will Smith were friends.
But this is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, Will Smith was wrong. And he knew he was wrong. And that's why he apologized publicly. He actually tried to apologize privately, but Chris Rock wasn't trying to hear that shit.
Look.
And he also said that in the video. He apologized to Chris Rock mama because he knew that he was wrong. And that's the point. It was wrong. Everything else you're saying is trying to justify it being right, but you can't.
I'm not saying violence is the answer.
Girl, you said it was. I asked you if violence was the answer. You said yes it is.
I never said
it's the answer.
I never said I am.
Play it back.
I said I don't.
DJ run it
and
back.
we'll run it back.
DJ
we'll run it back just for y'all.
This is supposed to be a quick run.
I never said violence is always the answer. But
you said black people will smack people at a party and not think of it. Thanks.
I said I've been to parties.
Remind me to never go to a party with you ever.
I said I've been to parties where fuck around and find out, talk shit, get hit. Like that's something.
That's terrible though. That's not okay. Like that's not good. Mm-hmm. That's not a thing to pride yourself on, and it's definitely not a flex.
Well, welcome to Wisteria Lane. It's not a flex.
I'm ready to go.
We're talking about Chris Rock or her.
So Will Smith has apologized, and child, we'll keep you updated on Robert losing his fucking mind.
What are you
thinking that violence is okay?
I didn't say I said, but I never said violence is. I'm not saying violence is.
He about to recant now, y'all.
Listen, violence is.
Listen.
Not never the answer. There we go. That's what I was saying. Violence is not never the answer.
But in this case, it was not the answer. It was wrong. It was not the right thing to do. And the person who did it has admitted that as well. So if you are still on this, whatever you're on, it can't be a high horse. I would imagine it's the damn low horse.
I mean, we're dealing with celebrities, so of course the totem pole is going to be.
Oh, so now we're dealing with celebrities, and the totem pole is what?
Yeah, it's going to be adjust like we dealing with a different like we're dealing with a different type of the way that we view the situation.
It was even more wrong. You talking about how your friends doing it at a cookout, child? This wasn't no cookout, girl. This was a formal event, televised.
For the white tees.
Ooh, child.
Because when you say like formal event, televised, white tees,
if it would have happened at the BET Awards, it would have still been wrong. Do you not understand that it was wrong, Robert? I'm confused.
The white people are still watching the BET Awards.
I'm saying even because you keep saying it's for these white people. Why are you? Because it was the Oscars for the white people.
Okay, so what you want me to boil down to is
that it was wrong.
Do I feel like Will Smith should have slapped Chris Rock?
Chris Brown.
Chris Rock. Do I feel that way? No, I don't feel like he should have slapped him.
You had me fooled.
But do I feel bad that he slapped him? No.
Well, guess who feels bad? Will Smith. Will Smith feels terrible that he did it.
Because it's his career.
Let's go on, because Robert...
It's his career. He should feel bad. It's his career.
Robert about to make me do the slap.
Look, I'm watching Bad Boys 1, Bad Boys 2, Bad Boys 3. Never watched them in my life. I'm watching Bad Boys 1, 2, and 3.
And you never will.
Anticipation for Bad Boys 4, which is coming out soon. Went to Universal. I told him, I said, we riding men in what? Black. Blackity black.
Can we carry on to the next?
Meanwhile,
because this is going nowhere.
Meanwhile, you was in Pootie Tang with white men that directed. You allowed to direct your film that was using all kind of N-words in their scripts. Oh, okay.
Girl, what?
It's the coonery for me. All right, so
she is always calling somebody a coon, Lord. You about to mess up my soapbox.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
My soapbox is...
All right, what's your soapbox, sis?
My soapbox is to, you know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to venture out. Don't be afraid to venture out and try new things. You got to remember, you know what I'm saying, who you are. And it's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that want what you have, that want to be around you. So don't waste your time where you're not wanted, where you're not appreciated. Venture out and explore and realize that, honey, it's really out. It's really a lot of other stuff going on. It's really a lot of stuff. I feel like I'm so abstract with what I'm saying. But if you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say. Try new things. You might not be disappointed.
Me trying to figure out what the new things this bitch is trying. Like, I'm like, try new things.
Girl, it's good over here.
Where is this coming from?
It's fun.
Oh.
Yes.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Oh, my lord.
Kumbaya. All right. So, I'm going to get on my soapbox today.
Yes.
And I'm going to say, pay attention to your intuitions.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So that's my soapbox for today. If you have any innate feelings, any preconceived notions about what may happen or what will happen, please pay attention to your first line of thought. I know, like, when, you know, as a teacher, when my students are taking a test, they'll often ask me, like, oh, I think it's this answer, or I think it's that answer. And I always say, like, go with your gut feeling. Like, what
they be wrong as hell.
You know what? Shut up. But I say, go with your gut feeling and how you truly feel.
But don't that always happen, child? That you was gonna pick A, but you went with B. And the answer
sometimes, was A. But more often than not, and I'm gonna tell y'all this is a piece of advice as a teacher. Most often than not, when students ask me between two choices and they say they think it's a certain choice, it's always that choice. More than often.
So you say, go with your first one?
Yeah.
And they be like, Mr. Actor, I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do. But they know, like, when I say go with your first mind,
they're like, oh, okay.
They be like, oh, okay. But yeah, trust your intuition. Like, please, like, trust your intuition, what you're feeling, what you're going through, whatever you feel, like, whatever is the right thing to do. Even if you're like, that's not the thing I want to do. If you feel like it's the right thing to do, or if you feel like it's going to work out in your best interest, do it, trust it. And there's so many situations in hindsight, of course, hindsight is 2020.
Ooh, child, tell me about
that
it.
I felt as though, like, dang, you should have trusted your intuition. And also listen to your dreams.
Uh-oh.
And when I say dreams, I don't mean like what you're manifesting, I mean like your literal dreams.
Like what you're dreaming of.
What you're dreaming of.
When you go to sleep?
That's a whole nother soapbox for another day.
Child, that's a whole nother podcast.
Because I can spend I can spend 40 minutes, 50 minutes talking about that.
Yeah, it's a lot of things we need to talk about.
Yeah. So that's my thing. Trust y'all intuition.
What you about to say? Interrelations?
Intuition. I say intuition.
Oh, yes.
All right. So this has been a long episode, but I feel like it was a good one.
It was supposed to be quick, but you know how Robbie do. Child.
Do y'all watch Westworld? I'm about to watch Westworld. Girl, you gonna watch it with me or you gonna leave?
Girl, I gotta go home. I watch Westworld on Mondays. It's like, cause I hate Mondays, so it gives me.
Well, make sure y'all watch Westworld. You still haven't seen Severance.
It makes me love Mondays. No, I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. Girl. Okay, well I live here now, so you ain't got no excuse. Yes. So you gonna
that means you gotta rewatch.
Yeah, oh no, I rewatch it
okay.
time and time again. It's so good. So if y'all haven't seen Severance, make sure I watch it. I really enjoyed this with her tonight. I'm glad because at first I thought I had broke my computer, y'all.
Again.
Girl, for the third time.
Talk about
third, second, fourth, fifth. Trust your intuition. Hello? Because something in my mind told me, try that computer again. And shabba. I hate you. It came on.
Look at God.
Look at God. All right. Have fun talking to y'all tonight. TCYL.
Bye.
Bye.